Hey guys, Demolisher134 here, and today we are taking a look at Transformers Robots in Disguise Deluxe Class Strongarm. Now, as you can see, she transforms into a rather cool looking police-style SUV. Unfortunately, I can't tell you a whole lot about the character of Strongarm because I haven't really seen the show yet. I haven't had a chance to sit down and get it watched. But well, I can tell you about the toy because the toy is pretty damn good, so let's do that. In terms of accessories, she comes with this one gun up here. It's actually quite a cool little gun. It has the little sort of laser beam kind of molded in there. But I do like these sort of minimalist sort of guns. I don't like all these big, these mech tech guns that we sometimes get on some of the toys. A little gun will suffice for me, but it is fairly nicely molded. We have some nice details on these sides there. I don't know if my camera's focusing in on that very well. But yeah, nice little details on the side of the gun there. For the actual toy itself, in terms of paint apps, they are pretty decent. We have some nice blue accents along the side, nice Autobot symbol on the front. We also have some painted headlights. We have the emergency sort of warning lights on there. I don't know, what are they called? What would you say? Emergency lights? Unfortunately, on the back here, there are no paint apps whatsoever, which really kind of sucks. I wish we could have had some brake lights or something, but alas, we don't get that. On the other side here, you can see she's got a little robot face there, and you can kind of see her feet sort of mangled up there. So on the side isn't exactly well disguised, but from the top here, you probably wouldn't even realise this with a Transformer. It's pretty damn well disguised. Now the transformation is actually pretty damn fun, so the first thing I'm going to do is going to come up here and just unpeg these doors, just lift these up and get these out of the way. Then we can come around to the front, just sort of fold these pieces down like so. Take the this piece here, this little flap, and just fold that up, and that will form her forearm. Then we can go ahead and just lift these up a little bit. You'll sort of raise these on little hinges there, and we can go ahead and fold her arms down, just like so. Then we can take this little flap, go ahead and flip that up, and that will form her chest. Unpeg the rear section here, and just sort of fold these flat again, lift these up, and they will go onto her back, just like so. Rotate the waist around, just like that, split the legs, and just flip out the feet here, and you are pretty much done. Just get her how you want her to be positioned in robot mode. You can do quite a bit with these doors here. You can sort of leave them flat so you can't really see them from the front. I prefer to sort of have them out, kind of like wings there. But there is Robots in Disguise Strongarm in her robot mode. Now, I've got to say, I'm a pretty big fan of this robot mode. She looks like she is ready to kick ass. I haven't seen the show yet, but I think she's going to be a really awesome character. So we shall see. I haven't seen it yet, but I will get that watched as soon as possible. But judging from the toy, she is going to look pretty damn cool in the show. We have a nice Autobot symbol on the chest here. The head sculpt is really nice. We have some paint apps on there as well, which are rather nice looking. I do like the fact that she's just a big, bulky bot, and she isn't one of these usual sort of stick-thin female Transformers, because that's kind of been the stereotype in the past. The female Transformers have to be really slender and normally pink. So I do like the fact that we've got a really cool-looking, badass female Transformer for the show. I think it's going to be really cool. As for the gun, that can just sort of peg into her hand there, and she can hold that. My biggest complaint about the toy would definitely be the forearms. They are a little bit kind of dumb. Other than that, though, I would say the toy is pretty much solid, and it's one of the best that I have found from the new RID line. I'm pretty impressed with this, actually, and it has definitely made me want to go out and get more of these because they are pretty damn fun. Articulation, sadly, is somewhat limited due to the bulk of her design. We have ball-jointed shoulders, and they are also on one of these weird little joints here, so they don't really lock into place very well, sadly. But they are on ball joints. You can rotate the sort of forearm here. That can go up and down. You can bend at the elbow. She does have a waist swivel, which is nice. Waist swivel is always a nice thing to have. We have a ball joint at the hip. Thigh rotation, bent at the knee, and the feet can pivot due to the transformation. So that is that's Strongarm for the articulation there. Also, her head is on ball joint. I don't know if I said that or not, but may as well just say it again just in case. But yeah, now as for the kibble again, it is kind of a pain. You can sort of have them out like wings, or you can fold them back. It is honestly down to personal preference. It really doesn't matter. But you do have a weapon storage there, so if you want to take the weapon out of her hand there, and you can just go ahead and stick it on her back, and you've got weapon storage for the robot mode. So that's nice. Now just for a really quick size comparison, here she is next to the new Armada Starscream, just so you can see the two together. Now honestly, this is the only other figure that I actually have to hand right now. So obviously it's not going to be the most appropriate size comparison, but that's honestly the best I can do. But yeah, you can see she is just an average deluxe size. I think the vehicle mode is actually a lot bigger than usual deluxes, which I actually quite like. Probably should have showed that off in the vehicle mode, sorry about that. But she is a pretty damn decent size for a deluxe figure. But that is RID Strongarm in a nutshell. Overall, if you see it on the shelves, definitely pick her up. She is one that you will not regret having in your collection. She's a lot of fun to transform, and just overall a pretty damn solid figure. But that is it, guys, so I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys.